Hello people, this is Eric Cobra.
And Rana Naraja.
And Warlord 1.
And this is Let's Play Guild Wars 2 Blind, and Rana really wants to show his new weapon. So, come on Rana.
You gone.
Nice.
Huh. Looks cool. Simple,
It
but
does
cool.
over 1,000 damage, so I just thought it was a little special.
Yeah.
Nice.
In any case, our plan for today is to journey south to Anchorage Waypoint, and then cross the canal over onto the big island, and then journey south until we get to the Cathedral of Silence.
Yeah, there's a little problem about that. The whole Anchorage waypoint, I do not have it active because I thought I had it active.
None of us, that's why I say we go down there, not teleport.
Ah, okay, then I just mistook the towns.
That's okay. I think you got the right town, but it is right, we haven't been down there, so of course we wouldn't have the waypoint. Now let's just take a quick route out.
Whoa! Ow.
Didn't work.
No worries, I'm still protecting Cobra until you arrive. Ah, there you go.
Those walls excel as much as keeping people in as keeping them out. Anyway, this area seems a bit weird.
I do not really like the whole thing about the green and the purplish energy around here. It feels odd.
Yep.
Again, imagine if we were here like in real life, how the energy of the place would actually, you know, affect us.
Yep. Oh hey, there's those giant stairs we saw in the vision. We'll be going that way at some point, I imagine.
Yay.
Look out, Risen Noble.
Oh, there. You know, at least in this area we're in right now, the undead occupation doesn't seem as concentrated as some of the areas we had to run through.
Maybe it's because we've worn them down through our campaigns. Remember, they can't get reinforcements anymore.
Yep.
At least not from large monsters now that the Osu area is destroyed.
Yep. They probably still have other places, but one of their big factories, so yeah, that limits the reinforcements.
Shank and Courage. Huh.
Right, okay. I kinda assumed we could go through to the channel, but apparently we have to go around the town. That's fair enough, I suppose.
By the way, I am just a bit curious about some of the allies of ours, the whole Priory Arcanist. Is an Arcanist not almost the same as an Archmage?
Well, it's a mage.
So in that regard, yes. It's
Yeah.
pretty hard since those terms. I mean, usually Archmage is like one who's really experienced and well known in several schools of magic, whereas an Arcanist is just one who uses arcane magic. But definition can differ from fan's universe to universe. In this, from what I've seen though, I would just say that Arcanists are regular mages in the army.
Okay, and by the way...
Way through
again,
here.
okay. I just need another reminder about who can use tridents of the two of you.
That would be...
I can.
And
Okay.
I can also.
Alright. Well, then you have to tell me about who has the strongest at the moment, because all of a sudden a wooden chest dropped and it had a trident marked in golden letters.
Well, my trident does... Let me see. My trident does 605 to 696.
And
Mine-
yours, Warlord?
My spear does 690 to 762.
Ah.
So yours is stronger.
Yeah.
So yeah, you will be getting a trident at the end of this Cobra.
Fair enough. Oh, hey, can we actually use the Nah, the bridge is broken. Alright, let's go for a swim. There's some risen sea turtles, but if we're just quick about it and get up on the other side, there shouldn't be an issue. Oh, and it started raining.
Wonderful.
There's another pirate here, but that's not a big problem. Graven Cay. Alright, let me just... Okay, there's pretty much just a big open road from here down to the south, so let's just follow that to the best of our ability.
There's a tar elemental, and Warlord is being chased by a wraith. Now I'm pulling out the blades. Ah, neat. The shielded cannon still can shoot outside of its shell.
Yep.
Because I really swear, every time I see one of those shells, I'm reminded of that thing that protected the Gungan army back in the Phantom Menace.
Huh. Yeah, I can see where you would see the resemblance.
Yeah, only problem was, imagine, you can be shielded against the most heavy bombardment in the universe, but all of a sudden a bunch of droids just start walking through your shield and start blasting everything.
I guess the shield was kept the thing out with a certain kinetic speed that a walking droid, of course, would lack.
Yeah, and size. Remember, the tanks and major artillery machines didn't follow through until the shields were down.
True.
Yeah.
So maybe it can only keep out, like big things.
Probably. I don't know. I'm just guessing, of course, based on what we saw did get in and didn't get in.
Villager. Oh, a skull. I throw the skull at you, or rather, I did something weird. I thought I could just throw it. Okay.
Okay, according to the map, I just found out what's up with this aura we're in.
That is...
It drains our health.
Oh.
It's basically an area of concentrated death energy.
Yeah, and I'm being mauled by it. Or rather, the claw.
Oh, wonderful. Ow! What just hit me?
The claws. They have a very wide range.
Yeah, I'd say. I think we just unintentionally got ourselves involved in a major operation here. Well, we're going the same way, might as well give a hand.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We're not
Keep
running
it,
war games in the Farad. This is as real as it gets.
Keeper Jonas dead run.
So I just go here into the Cathedral of Silence by pressing
No,
yes.
I do.
No worries, I did not press anything. Yes.
It's painful to see it so ruined.
Well,
Foundation
this place is
was taken
foreboding.
by the destruction of war, but it's still standing. Good work, Thack.
Of course its foundations were good. That's where they put the tombs.
Lead the way, Commander.
Yeah, I did not press anything.
No, I think it's automatic once we finish the conversation. We
Welcome,
experienced that
Commander.
before.
I've asked Priestess Rai
Yeah.
to join us. Her knowledge of the god of death is unmatched.
I never thought I'd be standing here. The Cathedral of Silence, the first temple of Grenth in Tyria. This is the Shrine of the Seven Reapers.
Who were the Seven Reapers? Priests of Grenth?
What?
Mortal heroes that fought beside Grenth when he defeated the god Doom and ascended to the throne of death. They became his avatars. I can still feel the altar's sanctity. The secrets you seek are here. But Orion rites were very different. I may not be able to call the Temple Guardian.
Don't worry. Where faith ends, science begins. This is my Voed. That's very old energy detector to you, non-geniuses.
Nice to meet you too.
This setting, it triggers old emotional resonance, visions of the past. When we get to the altar, we'll watch the image residue of the Orions and see what they did.
Excellent. Follow me then, and we'll find that altar.
Wow.
So, kind of like what we did at the ossuary.
Yeah.
Now let's get inside. I smell bad when I get wet.
Yeah. But seriously, how many custom devices does the Asura really just have lying around?
They don't just have them, they constantly invent them.
Okay, we're supposed to be going this direction.
Whoa, ambush!
By the way, Cobra, if I can ask you, do you remember what I used to say when we encountered spiders?
Yes, how there was a legion of them or some such.
Is it not delightful that I have stopped saying that?
Well, it's more like wait for until there actually is a legion of spiders to use it, then it would be very much appropriate.
Yeah, but I just found out the joke has gotten a bit stale on me.
Yeah, I think you used it a bit too much in your eagerness. Altar of Murder Dreams. Lovely.
Great!
Yeah, Grinf always had a habit of naming things in ways that just sounded grim.
Loading.
Yeah. I think he found it funny to a degree.
Yeah, are you being tossed around the table too? I'm trying to protect Traherne and the ladies.
Oh, I can see why you would have an issue with that. Just let me give you a hand there.
Yeah, I can hold this area myself.
Hadn't quite noticed that. Apologies about that.
It is alright, it is alright. I got the feeling you were being tossed around as well.
There. Better?
Thank you, much appreciated.
Yeah, well, we might as well clear the room before we try to do anything in here.
Agreed.
I mean, if we attract undead attention, it would be beneficial to us to have cleared out the nearby area first. Otherwise,
Yeah,
well,
they'll just join wherever ends up attacking us when we
exactly.
start to perform the ritual.
Okay, I need to correct myself on what I said before. My rifle apparently does over 2,600 damage at one point.
It's probably because, well, bonuses from your stats. The numbers you see on the gun itself is probably, you know, unmodified. But you have stats that gives bonuses to damage.
Yeah, I concentrate mainly on two-handed weapons and guns, but I also do wield a bunch of things. Ow. Okay, you guys need my help.
Indeed.
Get away from him.
They have a risen wizard.
That explains a lot.
How about some health? Ow. Too late. Too little, too late.
There, he is dead.
Okay, now some healing. Will be good. Okay, stay in the aura I just created to get some health.
No worries, and we also need to get the priestess up and running again. And Traherne is the only one standing at this point.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, fuck you.
That could have gone better, but certainly it could have also gone a lot worse! Oh god, no help! I hadn't seen that thing.
No, I think none of us had.
Stealthy little creep, eh?
Maybe it is a ninja spider.
I wouldn't say little.
Well, yeah. Spiders in general are pretty stealthy, so... yeah. Yuck.
You know, to be quite honest, there's some kind of funny thing to this. It is not too... Oh, there's a veteran incoming!
Yeah.
Sorry. But as I said, in the game here we can fight several giant spiders and other, well, not insects, but... This funny thing is, in real life, I've had, for the last 3 days, a fly in my apartment that I've tried my best to kill, and I even got myself an electric fly swatter, and the fucker still survives.
That's one tough fly.
problem is I can hardly find it as soon as it hides.
You know, one guy...
Well, let's focus on the giant flying undead and not on tiny flying flies right now.
Yeah. But you know, if it manages to survive all that, you gotta admit, that thing is, you know, pretty fly.
Very funny.
Activate the VOED.
Okay.
Look, they're performing the ritual.